The baking January sun tends to lend itself more to cricket than rugby, but Super Rugby is already gearing up for kick-off. The first games will take place next Friday, the earliest they have ever been held in the new year. This year's tournament was launched in Auckland this morning amid the hot weather and tough grounds that players are having to contend with in their training. Our cameraman Nick Monro and reporter Nita Blake-Persen filed this report.
Auckland's scorching sun turning it on for some of rugby's top guns. Players from the Chiefs, Highlanders, Hurricanes, Blues and Crusaders joining local school kids for a game on a hard and dry pitch alongside Mission Bay.
Yeah, stay hydrated.
It was some light relief for most of the players who are gearing up for another full-on year of Super Rugby. Next Friday, the Brumbies will take on the Reds in Canberra, while the Blues will play the Chiefs at Eden Park. Nick is preparing for his first season with the team and says training has been heating up.
Yeah, even in training it's been pretty tough, it's pretty hot. Yeah, it's just, just making it a little bit more tougher in training, running around, sweating heaps, so yeah. But I think some of the boys are struggling with it, it's pretty tough when we do contact. So yeah, boys having a bit of bruises.
Hurricanes player Adi Savia is still recovering from a knee injury he suffered at the Rugby World Cup. He's recovering well and says the warm weather hasn't been having too much of an impact on trainings in the capital.
It's been pretty cold in Wellington, we haven't had no summer, but I don't think it's changed anything in terms of mindset within the team. It's just kind of crammed all our pre-season quite tight, so we're trying to get a lot of things done in a short amount of time, so it's kind of put pressure on us to come together quickly than what previous years have done. So I think it's a good thing. Gets the boys out there playing footy straight away, which is what the boys love.
Meanwhile, Crusaders player George Bridge says a warm start to the year is good news for the game.
I think it'll make it funner. I suppose the earlier start, sort of the quicker pitches, the drier ball makes our game plan a bit more free flowing and allows us to throw the ball around. So for me it's fun, and for the spectators and stuff it makes it a fun brand of footy to watch. Most of the pitches that we play on these days are pretty well maintained and watered, so you can't really complain about that. You might get the odd grass burn or something, but you just have to deal with it.
While the warm weather may bring challenges to the game, Super Rugby referee Brendan Pickerel says work is underway to make sure this season is safer thanks to the launch of a high tackle review system.
There's somebody watching all of the tackles in the game, and then after the game, if there's been some tackles where the player's deemed to have poor technique, dangerous tackling technique, then he'll be notified after the game through his club with perhaps some measures of how he could improve for next week.
The Super Rugby rounds will run until the end of May, with the qualifiers and final matches due to take place in June. For Checkpoint, Nita Blake-Persen.